Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about veterans, records, and what should be a template but may not be. One of the often repeated statements anytime somebody wants a justification to oppose the government's efforts to help, well, anybody really, is that we need to worry about homeless veterans first. So, on Veterans Day, let's check in on those numbers. 32,882. That's how many homeless vets there were during the annual January count. That seems like a high number, and it is. But it's a record low. It's more than a 55% reduction since 2010. When it comes to unsheltered homeless vets, those are people actually living on the streets. That number in 2023 was 15,507. Now it's 13,851. These declines are due to 3 years of direct intervention by the Biden administration. There was a simple approach used. When addressing homelessness, the problem isn't a lack of character or will or anything like that. It's the lack of a home. This success is attributed to adopting a housing-first approach. The CEO of the National Coalition of Homeless Veterans said, quote, "The return to decreases in veteran homelessness estimates reflects the power of community work, the impact of housing-focused interventions, and the tenacity we see every day from organizations on the front lines of responding to this emergency." The initiatives put 48,000 veterans in stable housing in fiscal year 2024. Over the last 3 years, that number was 133,000. It was a joint effort from the U.S. Interagency Council on Homelessness, the VA, and HUD. The initiatives also expanded access to disability claims and child care. Now, based on the numbers, this is an obvious success. This should be something that is viewed as a template, something that could be replicated over and over again on a wider level, addressing homelessness as a whole. We don't have numbers on long-term success of the individuals involved yet, but the overall numbers don't indicate a high degree of the programs not working. When we talk about helping the homeless as a whole, you get pushback. Any excuse to avoid actually addressing the issue. It's a mental health or substance issue, really. You think those issues don't exist in the veteran population? Tell me you don't know vets without telling me. It's worth remembering that vets make up a disproportionate amount of the homeless population. Only about 7% of people are vets. They make up 13% of the homeless population. We have a workable template, something that has been shown to immediately address the issues, not some program that takes 20 years to show results. All it takes is the political will to implement it. That seems unlikely given the current political situation in the U.S. But this is something that we need to remember and bring back later. It worked. If you're a homeless vet, maybe give the National Call Center for Homeless Veterans at 877-424-3838 a ring. This is especially true if you've tried in years past and weren't happy with the assistance. A lot has changed. It's probably going to change again soon. So make the call soon. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.